All right, guys, this is one of those videos that you just would rather not make. I'm going to sit down for this one. As you can see, I'm sitting down. The picture behind me is a little low. And not just that, on top of everything else, I got my second vaccine today. Ooh, there's a bit of a glare on the screen. There it is. So maybe I can blame it on the vaccine. But today, I was up $1,000 clean in like 15 minutes. And I was like, we're getting an okay pre-market. Maybe I'll keep trading. So let's scooch our pooch a little bit further back. And first of all, let's actually, first of all, let's talk about Dare. What is this ticker? I got Finviz open already, so let's just zoom in here. Let me refresh that one more time. Yeah, so this is a USA biotech, 83 million market cap, really nice, 47 million float. So it's perfectly in the kind of range that I'm usually looking for a stock. Not to mention they won a grant, $49 million grant from the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation to help develop a drug, DARE, LARC1. So it's a small cap with a catalyst, with all the criteria that I'm usually looking for. And if you want to know what criteria I usually am looking for, just go right here to tradejournal.co/connect, slides and checklist, and you will see everything that I'm usually looking for a pre-market ticker. And then the entries and exits. Not to mention, we have a free foundation video series right here to get you fully caught up to speed. Let's get back to DARE now. Look at this little pullback. Oh, this little bastard. Okay, so this ticker, and mind you, I just came out with a whole monthly recap about trading Frontside and trading Backside. And look at this. I make the same mistake again. This is a little bit embarrassing. So here we have DARE gapping up really nicely, around 50%. I mean, not really nice. Okay, like an okay gap. I'm usually not trading tickers until they're, over 40%. So around 7 a.m. pre-market starts for TOS. There's a little bit of sell-off here, consolidation. It wasn't looking very clean, so I wasn't really excited about it. It was until we kind of started popping back up here till I started trading it. Let's go back to our unlimited account. And yeah, boom, you can see it. I buy this pullback here and, look for a little continuation. Doesn't really happen, kind of get shaken out. Yeah, whatever. I'm up or down a little bit. But then we have a nice pullback here. And then I go in with pretty decent size, a little over half of my full size, half of a full size position. And then it pops to the upside. I hold again, and then I sell near the top here. This is really nice. So, and then I buy the next pullback because now we're on a front side move. This is what we were talking about in the whole entire recap video that you guys should check out if you haven't done so already, where we review last month's statistics and best patterns and yada yada. And front side is the best pattern for me. So that's why I'm getting a little bit more aggressive on here. And then boom, we have another rip, take profits there. We have another opportunity. I actually don't get super aggressive here, but then I try to load up here. Now let's go back a little bit. So now we have a nice little front side run. We're up around 23% in this rally. And from the perfect low, we had a 20% run. We pulled back about half of that. And then we had another 20% run, like we said. So a total of almost 40% here. At this point, I'm up around $1,000 and I'm like, okay, things are looking clean, really nice. I could easily walk away right now, which in hindsight, I should have done. And then, comes a little bit of a pullback trade here. Backside didn't really work out. I closed it out. I lost like $200 on this one. Not a big deal. I was off 20% from the highs. I wrote it in the Discord. And then we had a little bit of a breakout again. I bought that breakout, loaded up a bit more in the pullback, waiting for a pop. This one unfortunately didn't work out, but then I traded this again and I made back my losses. So then again, I was at $1,000 for the day. And I was like, okay, $1,000 for the day. I should have kind of at this point been like, okay, well, the front side's no longer the case. We're not on a clear front side anymore. We're ranging where there's clear resistance around here at 2.5 and big support around 2.4. If anything, we might be more in a backside pattern. I did realize that, so I kind of didn't trade it anymore in this area. And it wasn't until getting really close to the market open, I decided to trade a little bit more. This was just, I don't know, a little chaos there, chaotic, because I kept on trying to time this move back to the upside, kept on closing. I kind of gave back, I think, a few hundred, like 200 or so in this area, not a big deal. But it, into the market open, I was kind of cautious not trading this one. Eventually, we did get a nice move here. We're still in a ranging position. We're not on a clear front side. If anything, we are arguably almost on a back side, but you can kind of see a range here. Let me pull up these. So we pretty much have resistance in this area, and we have some support in this area. So that's a clear range, right? You're trading the range. So what I'm doing here is I'm trying to buy the pullback, looking for maybe a breakout of a range, which is a bit of an amateur hour move. You shouldn't really be trading potential breakouts in a range. So this was an honest mistake where I did probably deserve the loss. But in this one, I gave back not so much. I cut my losses really quickly, and then here comes the backside nonsense. So we're selling off. I'm buying the dips. I try to sell into the rips, but they're not nearly as strong as I'm hoping for. And backside trading, you always have to watch out because you have a negative risk reward strategy. We talked about it so long, literally in yesterday's live stream where we did the whole month recap. So I'm not going to dive into so much today. But it just keeps happening where I'm not even really trying to look for a reversal. I'm just trying to scalp these 2% moves, and I'm just getting caught over and over again. Eventually, my entries are actually quite okay. I was filling up in this area, it was closing out here. Same thing here, bought in this area, closed out here, and then finally we are breaking the 9 EMA. I bought on the breakout and then sold here. This is an okay move, but ultimately, go figure. Pretty much as I stopped trading this one, it finally does the reversal I was kind of waiting for a while. But instead of doing all of this stress, which at the end of the day, all last month I made like a tiny amount of money, $500, all last month trading backside. Frontside, I made much more. I made the majority of our June profits trading frontside. And it goes much quicker. So if you want to just keep trading simple, and trust me, I know this because the days I do it, it's much more simple. Trade the front side. Look at this. You have, I missed this move because I wasn't on clear front side yet. I would say the front side started here. That's where I started trading it. And boom, you have a nice little 15% pop there. And all of this happens in roughly 16 minutes, right? So in 16 minutes, I could have been done trading for the day. That would have been the easiest way to go about things. I could have, trading here wasn't the worst because you don't really know that you're done trading until you start giving back profits. Usually that's when the move is over. If you stop trading too soon, then sometimes you miss out on that extra 50, 20, 50, 100, 200, 300%, which happens from time to time. So you don't really want to stop trading. I would rather give back 10, 20% off my highs than, not know what's going to happen and stop trading too soon. But at that point, trading this disaster, there was no point to trade this disaster. Like backside trading, sometimes I do really well at it. But like I said, statistically, throughout the whole last month, I was only up slightly. So I could have saved myself, an hour every day, which for me personally, it would have been worth, not making that profit because, it would be an hour a day. I'm done with everything earlier. An hour a day, I have less stress. An hour a day, so many things. So ultimately, keep your trading simple. For me personally, I focus a lot on trends. So front side, backside, ranging, know your patterns. And just keep it simple, trade the best, forget the rest. Keep it short and sweet. And that's really a point I wanted to highlight in this video. So at the end of the day, I end up, $305 profit. It's okay. But with DARE, I gave back a lot of profit. And like I am reiterating a lot in this video, I could have just wrapped it up really quickly in around 20 minutes, less than 20 minutes, biggest profit of the day, and just walked away. Always easier said than done. But sometimes it's a really good reminder on why to keep things really simple. Hopefully you guys learned something. If you did, don't forget to drop a like. Share your favorite patterns in the comments below. We are all here to learn together. If you're totally new, consider subscribing. I would love to see you again. Like always, guys, stay safe and make some awesome trades. Ciao.